Hello, this is Mila Lansdowne, and I'm the author of All About Silk Art Business, and I'm also the creator of this training series. My background is management, and I'm running my own creative enterprise, and I'm also a mentor with the Women Enterprise Center, because I so believe that we can have more quality of life when we utilize the talents and the skills we have and turn them into source of income. And that's actually the reason why I'm putting up this program. And it's about 3 videos where in the first one, where we are now, I would like to show you the possibilities of having a creative business based on the talents and skill, and in my case it was silk art, and build it up to a source of income. And why I know that it's possible, because many people struggle with the part connecting the work to money making source. And I was faced with a situation that actually did not leave any other options that I could take, or better say, I could still apply for unemployment or whatever it was, which I wasn't aware of. And so I just thought, no, I so believe in doing what you love and make living with it, that I actually took everything I had, and I just made inventory, and I had a vehicle and camera and so on. So I put everything together and put everything on the one card called "Make Money with Your Art." And I learned a lot. And in these 3 videos in this training program, I like to share with you what I learned, so you might benefit in a ways that you can scale your business and your activities to what you really want. And I think that's the number one. You need to figure out why and if you want to turn your silk scarf into business. Silk scarf, hobby, but let's call it hobby, into business, into money making activity. And this training is actually for people who just want to explore the idea to turn free time into income, to have a little bit more money that they have, and having fun and having this satisfying feeling to create something that others appreciate. I think the payoff, it's not only the check you get. The payoff, it's a multitude of benefits. But before we start, you want to ask, show me the money, Mila, right? Okay. Then there it is. If you wonder if you can make money, and I'll tell you what I did in the whole career. And I have here a little chart with dollars and euros, in case you are in a different currency environment. And what I learned, and I exercised all of those. This list is not complete, but this list shows 33 different products and services you could supply in exchange for money. And because most of us think silk scarf business is silk scarves, but let's expand it, say silk art, because you can do large pieces, right? So that many people stay on that idea originals, right? And then it goes to Okay, so how much silk scarves can I produce to make an income? And you can pick your number. So if it will be $100,000 a year, then you need to know that you need to sell 1,000 scarves by $100 to have 100,000, right? Or you sell large pieces, 100 of large pieces by $1,000. You have also $100,000, and that way you can calculate what you can do. This is good, and many people I meet and artists, they just want to sell originals, and everything is fine with it. For me, it was, I noticed that if I really would like to generate money, that I need to create larger chunks of it, and so I spent some thoughts, and I thought, okay, well, originals is fine. And original, I would say, original is always the starting point. You need to have your skill, right? But the skill can be just the basic, as we were talking about in the previous videos. And but you need to master it. You need to have a skill, right? So you would have your original. This is the starting point. If you are now first just exploring the possibility, or if you are already painting, one basic skill for the starters. From there, you can grow your skill to a multitude of techniques and different types of expression on your originals. But for the explanation here, let's start with one basic skill. And then we need to think about, okay, how can I expand the number of people that can receive my work? And there are several ways, and there are modalities to it. And when we go to on my sheet here, the originals is only one part of the modalities. You can connect your art with the client, and there is a multitude, right? Scarves, shawls, like bridal shawls, and clothing, ties, eyeglass cases, jewelry, in strings. You find everything online. What is on it? Curtains, table runners, and wall banners, and frame pictures, and corporate gifts. In my case, what I did on the original side was corporate gifts. That I found the most rewarding, because what corporate gifts allows you. I create, we will deal with how to approach the client and so on if you are going into the coaching program with me. But in the basic, it is you need to have relationships first, and then you approach the client with a value proposition. You need to offer the client some kind of value, and we come to that in this session still. And then the good part, what I like, is the creative part is to create the sample series for the client. And once you have that, and you establish your pricing and so on, your conditions, then you write a contract. You get a down payment, usually 50%, and then you buy your supplies, and then you start to produce. And then you are finished, you deliver at the time you agreed on, and then you get the rest of the money. And I really love that. That's why I went into modalities like wholesale, wherever I knew that what I'm doing here in daily productions is already paid for. But if you are starting, you are at the beginning of the journey. You need to establish yourself. And I like to touch by saying establish yourself. And this is the big chart here, not to scare you, but yes. In order to establish yourself, I would like to give you like overview to expand on the picture of products and open you to these other options that will be to do reproductions from your originals and sell your skills. Because once you master the skill and be the basic or anything else, then you can actually teach others. And this works for me. That's why I'm standing here now and telling you how to move ahead, how to benefit from my experience. Because my part is I love to teach. I need to have this purpose and sharing what I know. That's where I find my own satisfaction and fulfillment in daily life. But for you, it could be anything of that. Doing originals or reproductions or selling your skills or any mix of those. So I leave this here with you just to think about what would you like to do, because my focus is to encourage you to pick what you love the most, what is the most satisfying activity. So these are these three modalities in endless products. This little 33 product list, it's nothing of complete, and you can put your own products in there and let your creativity soar because you are creative. I know that. And actually I know also that you can sell. Because most of the time, when I see artists working at the food store, filling up the shelves. I see artists doing work that doesn't have anything to do with their amazing talents. And I'm basically, wherever I'm going, I'm encouraging people to start to grow their talents to a source of nourishment in every aspect of life, including money. So now let's go to why so many people are struggling. From my observation, and I show you something so you know what I meant. I have for example, one scarf, and that I never sold. It's a painting, basically. And what I'm producing from those is greeting cards, bookmarks, calendars, journals, even mugs and pens. You may think it's, okay, I'm an artist, I'm not doing that. Well, that's fine with you. Why I'm offering that as possibility, and it comes in the section reproduction of your work, is because it allows you to have some kind of semi-passive income. Isn't it nice, to have your greeting cards in the galleries and get your check, like get every month little check into your bank account, and I just love that. So that's my way. You need to figure out your way. This is just to show you. Everything what I'm saying is for you, just make you think how you can apply it in your life so you can thrive and have fulfilling life. So what is necessary to really run the business? And I have here this little chart, and I hope you can see it. 1, 2, 3, and so on, 10 pieces. And these 3 levels actually signify or symbolize the 3 levels. The top level is where you connect with your client. This is what you need to do to connect your product with a client. And number 1 is positioning. What is positioning? You need to place yourself in the marketplace in a very unique way. And that unique way is based on your own values. What would you like to live? What is your lifestyle? What is the message behind your work? Why you are doing that? Your clients, they are actually very interested in the background stories. They are not buying silk scarves. If the client, well, you agree, right? Because if the client wants to buy a silk scarf, then Walmart has some for $5, right? So there are reasons why the client is buying or interested in your work. And you need to bring yourself out with those special values by having the client in your focus. What is your product bringing into life, into the life of the client as a value? And I was asked to look up your website, and I can see very nice positioning there. So my suggestion is create some kind of message that you like to convey that will be then visible on your website and on your products and everywhere where you market it. And tell the people what you are doing and what the product is about. The next one is packaging. And with packaging, I don't mean the plastic sleeve that you put around a scarf or the certificate of authenticity, which of course must be there with your work. I'm talking more about what we said before here, packaging your talent, packaging it into products, and packaging that in the way that it serves you and serves the client. So in packaging, I want you to consider what would be the right way for you that will actually fit your lifestyle, fit your geographical location, fit your accessibility. For example, when I did a trade show, then travel was part of it. Once my mom became bedridden and I couldn't travel anymore, this wasn't a possibility for me. So I needed to adjust. So whatever you design for yourself, then these are the 3 modalities, and figure out what you like and what fits your lifestyle. Then the next one is promotion. And promotion is more than just the advertisement in the paper or which way you ever reach out to the client. Promotion is actually focused activity that you will entertain to create relationships with your client, with the prospects, with the people who are interested in your art. And I really see a lack in the community of artists or silk painters. Most of them jump into going out with a product without having the background that allows them to maintain the contacts that there are made at the point of sale, at the craft fair or at the gallery. So promotion, and it includes website, your social media, your newsletter, creating relationships with a client. But now I have something here, number 4, and actually, you know, I'm in steady learning myself. So I learned with Brendon Bouchard how to finalize, and this point here, which is called partners, I did not have in my awareness. I was maintaining a relationship with partners, but I never put it as part of the business big picture. And what I mean with partners is here, there are societies, galleries, groups you might be member of, and they will be partners in your promotional activities when you use this channel to put your data in there, and it should be then website at least, or it could be, you know, website can be blog. For now I have only blog for teaching, and anything that serves you as a tool to communicate with your client, then have these pieces of information with the partners where you are already connected with, and actively seek other groups and look for partners that are a good fit, that actually have the level of art and level of clients you want to be part of, right? So choose wisely. And the same applies to gallery partnerships or retail partnerships. Wherever you want to partner with, make sure that it's something that that fits your product and you know, this little energy that is in there. So okay, so the top level is the product part, and most of us are well there. So, but where it ends is we have this, but what is missing is the business part. And to start to run a business, a creative enterprise, on whatever scale it is, if you are starting out, the most important thing is to see it as a business, to spend some thoughts and know where you want to go, have your number, and know how to get there, and what vehicles you like to use to generate money and have everything working well. So you need to establish your business and the systems like you know, payment systems and ordering systems and connections, and you need to have a strategy how you want to bring your work out, and with a system together. This is the part that is apart from the product, apart from you as a person. This is the mechanics of your business. And then we come down here to what is you. And I have 4 parts of it here. The first is self-discipline. And don't get scared, because, you know, if there is a passion that you don't need to discipline yourself to work, to create, but you might have discipline to take care of yourself, you know, to eat properly, to take a walk, to take care of your clients, and whatever entails. And there is this self-discipline part coming into play. And in my coaching program, you will get you know, PDF downloads and how to structure the day better. And because it depends on your lifestyle. You might have 5 children that you need to take care of. So everything needs to fit there, and it's still it's very important that you still have this good feeling, right? So we don't want to have any stress. We want to have excitement, which is the positive, flowing, high energy. But stress is is something that actually brings your creativity down. So I want you to be in this expanded part of inspiration, creativity, enthusiasm, and excitement about what you are doing. So the next one is self-confidence. What I found there is a need to work on it is when artists come to me and talk to me about their work, many of them are not aware of the beauty, the value, the uniqueness, and I think that actually self-confidence is the result of competence. And if you learn how to not only paint, but how you do the business, then your competence will create self-confidence, because you will know what you are doing, why you are doing, for who you are doing that. You will have the whole picture, and you will stand there knowing that you are providing value for the client. And that's the most important part. We will work on it later. So the third part around you as artists is a support system. Artists are often, not always, but very often disconnected from heavy social life, in their shop and in their basements or wherever. And, I'm one of them as well. So, but I noticed how important it is to have a support system. You need to find either artist or friend or a mate, a mother, family member, or paid coach, or free advisory, someone where you can go to, tell about where you're going, where you want to be, and what your challenge is. And this person can reflect back to you. And whatever this person says, you will have your own answers in you. You will feel if what the person suggests is something you want to do or not. So please look for support system. And I noticed that, I reached out. I was looking for mentors and friends. I tried different ways, and then I found that personal coach is actually the most valuable thing, because these people are there 100% for you, and they are supporting you in with their focus, right? But it costs money. So if you are starting out, create support system with other artists, with family members, with friends, with your mate, somebody who is really interested in your progress. So, and the last part of this system here is service mindset. Today, in this new way to communicate and to sell, it's really important to provide value. And in the service mindset, which I would say applies everywhere in life, to be more, considerate about the others. But especially in sales, it's a part of sales strategy to put yourself in the shoes of your client and think about what challenges this client might have and what value and what benefits you are providing to the person or to the group, whatever your product is serving. And with this consideration, once you start with value, you come actually up here to the positioning, because part of the positioning is actually to find out what is your unique sales proposition. Find out a message that you like to convey with your work. Define to who you want to sell. So your audience, your client. You might picture this person, so you know what this person's likes and dislikes, and a model client. So you can provide the value more focused. So in the positioning and the unique sales proposition, you will basically design small statement that allows you to reply when somebody is asking you, what are you doing? Instead of saying, I'm painting silk scarves, right? Then you fill in the blanks and then say, well, it can be like, I'm helping people to find appreciation through unique products. Or in my case, and I have it everywhere, I have little message. It can be quote. Somebody said something to me very nice, and I'm using that now on my promotional materials and where my message to the client is conveyed. So if you are designing your answer, then think about saying, okay, I'm helping, or I'm serving, I'm providing what to who, which is the audience, right? So and then there is the benefit of it. So spend some thoughts, because this is the part that actually needs to go first into your journey. So back to service mindset. Today's business is about service, win-win, and value. The clients are very well informed, so they are expecting more from you. And if you deliver it, then you are the king, right? So get your creativity going on that specific positioning, on your unique proposition, maybe your story about what inspires you, and spend some thoughts on that. Write it down. Writing is always, engraving your thoughts. So I'm encouraging you to do that, because if you continue, you will need this information, and if you spend some thoughts, then you are already a few steps ahead. And to boost your inspiration a little bit, actually, I thought I will put up a little contest, and this contest is about our relationship. I would love to know why you want to start a silk scarf business or art business or craft business. What is the reason? Why? Because you need to have a good reasons to carry through, right? Then tell me, what are your main challenges that you can see? And the third question is, what you tried already that worked, or didn't. And the fourth question is what you love about your art or your plant business the most. What fires you up, what inspires you. And then record these 4 answers to my 4 questions in little video clip. Post it on YouTube, and you can do that unlisted. Have setting there, public and so on. So unlisted is in there, and you get a link. And take this link and post it underneath this video in the comments, because I will look through, and the people who are really into starting the business, I like to provide a little support. And so I have the idea that the three video clips will receive a small silk paint set. And I like these silk paints because they actually remove the myth of the paints making the silk too sturdy. I found that they are easy to use, but they leave the silk still with this gentle sheen and you know, this touch of fluffy and subtle magic of silk. So 3 of these videos will be rewarded by a little gift. So I'm really looking forward. I'm completely excited about what you think. And but if you post a video or do not post video, I really would love to hear from you. Comments, what you need to know, what are the challenges, what you like to learn, because then I might be able to answer those questions and help you to move ahead in a faster speed. So this is what the video is today about. And in the next video, I like to go in more depth to the top part where our promotion positioning comes in, where there is the part about website, web presence, how to maintain relationships. And I see it as the main part, and also the most obvious lack on artist side, what I observed. And then we will move forward into our systems, learn a little bit about what sales channels there are. And if you did not get the download of the free ebook, please go to the web post, and it's on Blogger, and it's on WordPress. And it's all about silk scarf. So download it. There is the core of all the information. What I'm talking about here is actually in this free download, and it's the first part of a 2-book series where you can have something to study or look up. All right. So thank you very much for being here. Sorry for me getting out of the picture here. And I hope the next video will be much better, as I am learning, and I'm so happy to have you here. I love you, and create, have fun, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.